Hello everyone, my name is Dowlet. Welcome to my channel. Here in my channel I explain and I try to teach Turkmen language and literature. Now we are just studying language. Later, of course, I will also make some videos about the literature, about the history of the literature of Turkmen language, and so on, about the culture and some other interesting videos. So students, today we are going to study another phonetical rules. If you watch my videos from the first one, from the first video, then it's good. It would be easier to understand you. If you miss it, or if you just came to this channel, then please watch the previous videos, because I try to design these videos like in a systematic way, so that the level would increase gradually, and if you miss the first and second videos, the basics, then it's difficult to understand the subsequent videos, subsequent classes. So today we will talk about not the vowels. So students, for now we finished with vowels. We studied ince, yoğun çekimliler. We studied back and front vowels, ince, yoğun. We studied round vowels, o, ö, u, ü, dodoklanyan çekimliler, o, dodok çekimliler. We studied dar çekimliler, ı, i, u, ü, when we drop them. We studied we studied long and short vowels, udin ve gît çekimliler. For now, it's enough. Let's pay attention to the consonants. So students, today we are going to talk about the consonants. And consonants we divide into the two groups: voiced consonants and unvoiced consonants. Voiced is açık çekim türler, unvoiced dımık çekim türler. In this rule, we need to pay attention just for some of these consonants. Those are. We need to pay attention to the. We need to pay attention to the b, g, d, j. Others in this rule are not important. B, g, d, j. And here in the dımık çekim türler, unvoiced consonants, k, p, t, ç. That's all. So for here. And the rule is called letter transformation. Let's get started. So students, in the Turkmen language, at the end of a word, unvoiced consonants, k, p, t, ç, before vowels as well as before consonants re, y, are pronounced and transformed into the voiced consonants g, b, d, j. For example, what does it mean, students? If the last letter, pay attention, not the last syllable, if the last letter ends with one of these, k, p, t, ç, or with k, p, t, ç, and when we add the suffixes which begins with the re, y, or vowels, then students, k, p, t, ç transforms into the g, b, d, j. Specifically, k transforms into the g, p to the b, t to the d, and ç to the j. One more time. If the last letter of the word contains one of these consonants, k, p, t, ç, and when we add the suffix which begins with the vowels or re, y consonants, then k, p, t, ç transforms into the g, b, d, j. So k, p, t, ç, g, b, d, j. For example, in one syllable words with a long vowel, the first condition it's this. The one syllable words with a long vowel: aç, acrak. we added the suffix which begins with a re. Here I told you re here. So ach, ajrak, not ach, achrak, not rak, not ach. So ajrak, ajrak. And please pay attention that here also we need to follow the rule in yorin. At, ajrak, at, adi, at, adi. So t changes to the d. We added I, not e. We cannot add e because e is in che, I, but a is yorin. So we need to add the same suffix of the same group. Yorin, yorin. At, adi. Yap, yava. Yap, yava. We added a and we change p to the b. Ak, agrak. Ak, agrak. Dat, dadyar. Not datyar, dadyar. So students, if we have long vowel, one syllable, and it's a long vowel, when we add the suffixes, the consonant suffixes, like which begins with a y and a re, and when we add vowel suffixes, so we have letter transformation. Ch, capital ch transformed into the capital ch. Here, the same things happens with the two and more syllable words. Ayak, ayagi. Mektep, mektebe. Ağaç, ağacı. Okot, okodyar. We added vowels, and here we have here. We added here. So, ayak, ayağı, mektep, mektebe, ağaç, ağacı, okot, okodyar. Pay attention, I do not read it okat. I say okot because of this o, round o. We read it as a, this a, we read it as a o. Okot, okodyar, okodyar. One more time. Ayak, ayağı, mektep, mektebe, ağaç, ağacı, okot, okodyar. And students, here we have b. Another, I just want to remind you that we have b, but when we have b in the middle or at the end of the word, we read it as a v. We don't say mektebe, we say mekteve, mekteve. So again, students, so as you can see here, we have letter transformation also. Two and more syllable words. So the exception in this word, students, in the exceptions in some words with a short vowel where the letter transformation occurs. So as I said, when the first syllable, when the first vowel is long, we have letter transformation here in one syllable words with a long vowel, and two and more syllable words. And now here we have exceptions. And exceptions is that we pronounce this vowel short, but we have letter transformation. Actually, in Turkmen language, we have exceptions in other languages we have exceptions, but I want to focus specifically in this rule, students. In this rule, actually, I would say that there is only one rule to understand this rule, that there is no rule. There is no rules because in some words, in this rule, in the books which was written during the Soviet era and even nowadays, they say in some words from Arabic language we do not have letter transformation, but in some words from Arabic language we have letter transformation. So and in some words we have, in some words we don't have. Exceptions, we have rules, then another exceptions, then exceptions from the exceptions, and so on. So I always tell my students, In order to understand this rule, you need to know the meaning of the word, and that's all. The easiest way is this. You need to know the meaning, and that's all. Otherwise, you will be confused. You would be drawn in all of these rules and exceptions. So, et eder. Let's say et eder. It's a short vowels, but we have letter transformation. Git, gidier. Git, gidier. Ait, aydar. Yenç, yencier. Harç, harcı. Pent, pendi. Gant, gandi. Köşk, köşkü. Bent, bendi. Okay. In some borrowed words from Arabic and Persian language, after letter transformation does not occur. Yeah, in some words, but in some words we have. So thungot, thungot, thungoti. We do not say thungadi, thungoti. Edeviyat, edeviyati. Zahmet, zahmete. Millet, milleti. Hakimiyet, hakimiyeti. All of these words, students, are borrowed from Arabic and Persian languages. As far as I know, edeviyat from Arabic, millet from Arabic, hakimiyet from Arabic, but zahmet and thungot from Persian languages. So in these words, we do not have letter transformation. Just you need to remember. And let's do some exercise after we studied the grammar with lots of exceptions. So add the suffixes to the words. Students, you need to add I or E suffixes after these words and change KPTC to the GBDC. For example, that, the. So again, I is yoğun çekimli, E is ince çekimli. And when you add the suffixes, please pay attention to the last syllable. For example, pişik. Pişik is ince, so you need to add E. Koynuk, E is ince, you need to add E. Fağat, A yoğun, you need to add I because it's also yoğun. Please do this exercise and write your answers in the comments below. Thank you for watching.